chilling with a nigga one moment, and next minute nigga telling on you. Shit is real. Real.
Hey, this is Jazzy with Slam X Hype, and I'm here with Cashe and Cashe here at Slam X Hype HQ on the rooftop.
Yeah, man. We live and direct. CNC, they're 2 on the way. Slam, Hype, collab season. That's what we here for.
So speaking of collabs, you just dropped a joint with Currency, and I think we got something going with Mac Miller. So can we talk about that?
Yeah. Right now, I'm just doing a lot of music. Been collaborating with a lot of people actually. Dropped a collab project with Prime Don, Green and Gold.
Okay.
Currency project, Cathedral. You know, it's been doing very well. Then I just dropped a joint with Mac Miller, Speed Racer. You know, go cop his album, Good AM. Just pretty much working with everyone. I got some collabs on the way with Currency's artists, Les. You know, we just dropped a single, Beautiful Day, featuring the legendary ESG. You know, so
very dope.
Doing some music with Houston artists, doing music with cats from my hometown, New Orleans, doing music with cats from LA. Troy Ave is dropping major Without a Deal Reloaded. You know, I'm on there. Young Lido also. So I'm collabing with any and everyone right now, man. It seems like it.
One of our favorite collabs that you ever did was with Dom Kennedy.
Yes, we ball. Yes, we ball.
And I'm from the West Coast, so you know that is my shit.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to the whole LA. Shout out OPM. Shout out Archie, Dom, Joe Vaughn, man. J305. You know, that's a classic, man. You know, I appreciate everybody, man. I get a lot of love for that joint, especially when it's performed. So, you know, let's keep it going, man.
Can we talk about though, like, how difficult is it for you to blend your aesthetic? Because I know you can take the boy out the South, but you can't take the South out the boy.
Oh, not at all.
So when you are working with so many different artists nationwide, how difficult is that for you to really plug yourself in and make it blend real well?
I think the beautiful thing about being from the South is everyone has a family member in the South.
That's true. Everybody got a grandmama or an auntie or a country
cousin. Yeah. So, you know, I think that alone makes it less difficult for me because, you know, it allows me to have something in common with everybody.
Very true.
One thing is that everybody likes to bounce in this era, especially everybody likes to turn up. So, you know, having that New Orleans bounce in my music with the drums allows me to, you know, connect to, I think, all areas, West Coast, NYC, Midwest. So, and I also think that artists also enjoy the fact that I'm into where they're from. You know, I'm a cultural guy. I travel a lot. So when I travel, I like to see what the city's about. I like to hang with the artists, and that way we can put both of our personality in the music instead of us trying to, you know, not mimic the past, but only be inspired by what happened before us.
So talking about the past, let's talk about streetwear a little bit.
Yes.
When did you realize you were too old to wear baggy jeans?
Oh, man, honestly, I might have been a young kid. Honestly, with my mom and dad being very, very tasteful people and them being country, you know,
they were like, pull your pants up, boy.
Yeah. You know, you kind of grow up with good manners with country parents and country grandparents. But honestly, I always been into tucking my shirt in. I always been into looking nice. When I was in kindergarten, I used to wear suspenders to school all the time. I always been into red bow ties and stuff like that. And I think I was always into looking older than I was, you know, and seeming more mature. I felt like that would give me more access, and you know,
into the world.
You know, and you know, they say if you dress like $1 million, you feel like $1 million.
Right.
So I was in kindergarten, dressed like $100 and feeling like 100 snack packs. You feel me?
100 snack packs. So with the editing of streetwear, I guess that's something that you might be drawn to.
Yes,
so you can see like it's the baggy pants and the all over prints and all that is kind of faded now. You're getting, especially with Crooks and Castles, a little bit more the cardigans and the wovens and all of that. So is that more your speed? Is that
and I think you know, Crooks and Castles actually my family. You know, they helped sponsor and endorse me on my first tour with Club Paradise, man. You know, we made the wavy gear hot. Y'all remember that, man? So you know, Crooks has been something I always been into. Not to mention that my initials are CNC.
That's
you know, they stand for going from nothing to something. So I think with them, it's just been a maturation period with their brand. And that's something I'm into because I just matured as an artist, you know. We all wore baggy jeans at one point, but I think it comes to a point to where when you go through things in life and you see, you know, what you attract via your outfits and via your style, you know, the women you attract, the opportunities you attract, you start to refine yourself. And I think that Crooks and Castles has refined themselves where they started off as something very, very street and have evolved into something, you know, still street, but you know, you don't want to be in the hood forever,
Yeah,
you know, and I think
exactly.
that's what Crooks is doing. You know, they've been able to expand, and you know, Crooks and Cashe is one of my favorite brands. I like what Diamond's done. I feel like Diamond has matured from something that went from skater to where you can mix some of their pieces with high-end
Go to
wear.
work?
Yeah, and I
Work
think
with
that's
Diamond?
and you even see with the higher-end brands like Carhartt, they got the whip, and then you know you see in all forms of design. You look at Valentino trying to make forces and Celine trying to make forces. I think streetwear and high-end have just merged with the internet, and everyone is just looking for something that fits how they move and their functionality. You know, I think that's why Nike kind of has like a hold on a lot of stuff right now. You know? Nike to me is designer.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
it is.
I tried to
and
buy
and almost Jordan brand too.
Man,
Like
I tried to buy.
$400.
Yeah, I tried to buy a fucking hoodie the other day at Nike. That bitch was $200 just because it was tech. Yeah, I was like, the fuck. I went and bought I went to Modell's and bought a $29 champion. Shout out to Champion. Shout out to Modell's. You feel me? What's up with the endorsement? I get my jerseys from there too. They be authentic and stitched, majestic. So, but nah, I think you know streetwear, and I just think the youth and
Let's talk
maturity
about that
come
because
together.
you're definitely known for being vocal on Twitter when it comes to
vocal
the youth.
period.
Vocal period, but you know, like, and it's real. Like, I think that you have a way of keeping it real with the youth. And so, what is like the main message that you want to convey to them?
Don't make the mistakes that the generation did before you if they can show you. You know, a lot of what I tell people is stuff that I went through because a lot of my fans are the age I was when I came into the game. So from 17 to 25, I made a lot of mistakes, and they're not mistakes as far as like building your character. You know, things you go through as far as building your character, you got to go through that. God's going to put you through that. But I feel like there are principles that we have to go through, especially as young men. I see a lot of young women out here getting money. I see a lot of young brothers out here on the ass. So, you know, my whole thing is for the young brothers out here, man, if you're not going to go to college, you know, you got to put yourself through a trade, or you got to learn about starting an LLC, or learn about, you know, business in general, man, you know, and that's my whole thing. The whole thing about being chasing cash is like learning the business. Just like James Bond handled business, man, chasing cash handled business. So learn about commerce, learn about product, learn about, you know,
branding,
investing and branding, ROI, not just investing, but getting a return on your investment. You know, I see a lot of dudes out here willing to spend money, but you got to know how to spend money. And that's all I'm about, man. Everything else you go through, I just hope you get through it with good energy. We're going to have ups and downs in life, but you got to get your mind right by your own.
All right, this is Jazzy with Slam X Pipe, and I'm here with Cashe and Cashe on the rooftop. Peace out.